In a matter of seconds, we are supposed to be joined by the new UFC middleweight champion, Chris Weidman. And it's an unbelievable story. We've talked about it 4 years ago. This guy entered mixed martial arts because he knew he could beat Anderson Silva. That's why he got into it. He knew that if I get into this, I could be the champion based off who's the champion right now. That's why he got into it. He thought he could be successful doing it, not just a kind of run-of-the-mill type of fighter. 2 years ago, he makes his UFC debut while still living in his parents' basement with his wife and daughter. Takes the fight on short notice. You remember we saw him on this show before he signed a deal with the UFC, came on the show with John Vellante, was getting offers from Strikeforce, Bellator, takes a UFC deal on short notice, fights Alessio Sakara in Kentucky, a bloody decision win, and then he's off and running. 5-0, gets to the contender status, was supposed to fight Tim Boetsch, gets injured, Hurricane Sandy hits, you know that story, gets the title fight, is the last man standing at 185, and then on Saturday night, he makes history and knocks out Anderson Silva, and we are being joined by the new UFC middleweight champion right now. His name is Chris Weidman, and he is on the air right this second. Chris, are you there? Chris Weidman?
Oh, there I am. How you doing?
Hey, Chris, how are you?
Doing good. How you doing?
How was your weekend? Anything exciting happen? You do anything special for the 4th?
Yeah, I mean, the 4th, nothing really. The 5th, nothing really. And then the 6th, yeah, I had a good time.
Can
Won the
you...
belt.
What was that?
Won the belt on the 6th.
Yeah,
so that was a good time.
I heard about that. Can you even put into words where like 36 or so hours later, are you still on a high? I still can't really believe what happened, that Anderson Silva was knocked out, that you're the new champion. Put us in your shoes. What's it like? Does it feel like you're dreaming right now?
Yeah, I guess so, man. I still haven't gotten into my regular routine where I can sit back and think about it. I'm still in Vegas. So I think when I get back to New York, and I think that's when maybe I'll set it.
Why are you still in Vegas? Don't you want to? I'm assuming they're going to do a parade for you on Long Island and maybe even Manhattan as well. Why would you still be there? It's boiling over there.
We just had it set up that way, so we were going to hang out here afterwards, and spend some time with the wife and the kids in Vegas. You know, we make a little vacation out of it. So 2 extra days.
Have you been? I know you haven't really updated your Twitter, although I've noticed that you changed your profile picture. Kind of sneaky maneuver there. You put the new pic of you with the belt. But have you heard this chatter? All kinds of people trying to discredit you, take away the win, say that he threw the fight, that he wanted to get rid of the belt, all this stuff. Have you read this stuff? And if so, does it bother you at all?
No. I mean, I haven't really read too much about that, but I'm sure it's out there. I mean, I'm not here to try to change other people's opinions, but I'll tell you one thing. He did not give me the belt. He did not throw the fight. There was nothing like that. He was doing exactly what he does in all his fights, man. He was putting his hands down. He was trying to mentally defeat me, make me freeze, make me feel like I don't deserve to be in the ring with him, and I didn't want him to do that to me. I felt I wanted to put him in his place, and that was it.
What was interesting about that tactic was he didn't start the fight that way. Only after you took him down, went for the submissions, then you got back up, then he started to act that way. Do you feel like he maybe felt your power, felt your takedowns, and said, wait a second, I need to get into his head. I need to change my game plan? Because I don't know if that was what he was trying to do from the outset.
Yeah, I think so. I think I hit him with a shot on bottom. I saw his eyes roll back. But he tied me up. I couldn't get the finish. So I hit him with some good shots when I was on top of him. And I could have been on top of him and looked to finish him with ground and pound, but I felt for submission. I just gave up position to go forward because that's the type of guy. I'm not going to have any regrets when I'm inside the cage. I said before I got in the fight and after. I'm going for things. I don't care if he gets back to his feet. I'm not scared. I'm going to be excited. When I have a full training camp, I'm going for the finish. I don't care if it puts me at risk. But yeah, so he got back to his feet, and I felt in control. You know, he's doing all that stuff. It was in my mind. I was just laughing. I'm like, bro, I'm winning the fight. I'm touching you right now. You're standing there with your hands on your hips, so you can do that all day if you want. And then it got to the point where he was doing it. I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna get in this guy's face and put my hands on him, and that's what I did.
What was he saying to you?
don't wrestle. Don't make it a wrestle. They want to see a stand-up fight. They don't want to see a stand-up fight. He's saying that.
So he was trying to convince you not to go to your bread and butter and to stand there and trade with him. But he was getting mad at you. Like, you were actually coming forward. You were punching him. Yet it felt like he was just getting more and more upset. Do you think he was just trying to play with you?
Yeah, no, he was trying to make me feel like freeze. When you freeze up and you tense up, he's done it to so many guys in the past that he can pick you apart. You know, he gets you to throw a wild punch and he's going to come over and counter punch. He's a counter puncher. He's not that good when he's getting you off first. He's more of a guy where he needs you to get off first. So he needs you to start swinging on him. But you got to do it intelligently. You can't just start swinging. So I think I did that. You know, I got him when he wasn't expecting it.
Was there ever a point, because, I mean, we're not in your shoes, we've never been in that position before, but it is a little annoying when someone's, kind of making faces and you punch him and he kind of does the wobbly leg thing. You never lost your cool at all in there?
No, I kind of did at the end. That's why
you knocked him out.
Multiple punch combination. I'm like, when he started pretending like he's hurt, I knew I hit him a couple times. I hit him. There was one other time when I punched him with the right hand. Definitely landed flush. Definitely stunned him, and he laughed and brought us back to the center. I know I'm hitting him hard. I know I needed to put a couple punches together, and I'm getting him. But it was, he does. I just don't know if he, understood that. But yeah, no. Towards the end, it got to the point I'm like, you're not doing this to me, pal. Like, and then that's when I was just like, I went in for the kill.
Did he hurt you at any point in the fight?
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing?
I know he hit me with leg kicks, but it didn't hurt me. They hurt me now. They didn't hurt me at all during the fight. I was just thinking in my head, keep throwing that. I'm going to take it down, or I'm going to counter that. So at the time, I was just like, I was very confident. I just felt like no matter what he threw at me, I was going to eat and walk forward, and that was it. You
mentioned that in training you had guys who would try to play with you and kind of get you off your game. Did they do that kind of stuff? Because the way you knocked him out, he was moving back, the way he likes to do that with his head and kind of mess around, and then you caught him on the chin. Is that something where you kind of had to reach for it? Was that something that you worked on?
Yeah, I mean, I can't. I got to bring my feet with me, and that's what I did. He's a long guy. I'm a long guy, but still, I can't just stay in one spot and look to punch him because he's going to be moving his head back. So you gotta really move into his personal space. You gotta close that gap, and that's what I did. And I put him in a spot where it doesn't matter where his head's moving, I'm gonna crack him.
Honestly, what was your reaction when you dropped him and you saw his eyes go to the back of his head? I mean, in your mind, it's all happening very quickly, but are you like, holy crap, this is actually about to happen?
Yeah, when I was punching him, once he fell to the ground, I'm like, holy crap, yeah, this is happening. Like, oh my God. And then,
surreal?
And I just thought, what? Are you kidding? What?
Yeah, you were fired up, but you even went over to him. Like, you had this moment where you were very fired up, and then you went over to him right away. What did you say to him? I know they pushed you away, but it sounded like you were trying to say something to him.
Yeah, I felt like, listen, it looked like this is the deal. He's disrespecting me out there. Everybody sees that he's being cocky, all that stuff. But he's doing it with the intent to win. So it's not. He's not trying to disrespect me just to disrespect me as a person. He's disrespecting me so he can win, so he could get in my head. But I still take it as disrespect. So I was pissed off, and I was just after I hit him, I got back up. I was like, "You want to help up? You want to help up now?" Like, I got a little mad.
Oh.
I was fired up, and then but then I calmed down, and I have a tremendous amount of respect for him, and I just calmed down, and I felt like a connection with him after the fight, man. I really felt like I loved the guy, and I felt for him. He's done a lot for this sport. And, I don't know. So that was it.
One of the camera angles, we could see you mouthing that disrespectful piece of blank. You were pissed off. It was clear that you were pissed off.
I guess so. That's funny. I was the angry. It was the first time I ever got emotional in a fight, I think. And it just, obviously, listen, I wanted this fight so bad. I knew I had the tools to do it. It was just a matter of going out there and doing it, man. Not letting him fight his fight, just fighting my fight, which is don't care what he's doing. Just I keep moving. I'm gonna punch him in the face, on the feet, and I'm gonna punch him. I'm gonna look for takedowns under there and whatever. I did everything I said I was gonna do.
What did you make of him saying after the fight, I don't want a rematch, I don't want to fight for the belt anymore, giving you all this praise? Is that him playing games, or do you believe him?
I mean, it was right after the fight. I'm sure he's down. I know he seems like he's not, but he's obviously upset. He hasn't lost in a long time, so I'm sure he's a little shocked. Who knows what he's going through his mind. So I'm pretty sure the rematch is happening.
You want the
That's
rematch?
what I want the rematch, yeah. I mean, he's the greatest of all time. I think he deserves a rematch.
But why? Well, why not go do something else? You beat him. Why not move on?
I'll do it. Hey, I'm not. I know Vitor and Bisping, all these guys are calling me that. I think Vitor deserves it more than Bisping, to be honest with you. But I'm not the UFC. Either one of them, that's fine. I'd be doing exactly what they're doing right now, trying to get this championship fight. And I'd love to just accept it with them. If it wasn't for the case of UFC, I'm pretty sure UFC wants to make a rematch happen with us. So what am I going to do? Accept the fight with them when
right.
you fight rematches in UFC history? I mean, so it's no disrespect to them. I think they're great fighters, and I would love to accept the fight with them, but it just doesn't make sense to rile that up with UFC wanting a rematch to happen and that being a lot bigger fight.
Dana hinted that a great idea would be Super Bowl weekend, New Jersey. Of course, they can't be in New York, unfortunately. You said when all this started that you'd give him a rematch at MSG. That can't happen, at least for now. Do you like that time frame? Is February too long for you, or does that make a little bit of sense? It is, after all, almost like 7 months from now.
I actually no. That sounds. I'll be honest with you, that sounds perfect to me because I got a couple dinged up little things I want to clean up on my body, and obviously they need time to promote a fight. So this is what you have to expect, I guess, when you're on top is longer time between fights. So I think it actually sounds good to me.
What do you make of Anderson's demeanor over the entire week? He was very loose. The kiss at the weigh-ins, the way he was at the press conference giving you the belt, the way he was afterwards. I mean, kind of feeling a little bit relieved. Were you surprised by all of this? Do you feel like it's weird the way he was acting? Was this what you were expecting? For us, it seemed a little strange afterwards that he seemed almost happy to be, rid of the belt and be a former champion now. And earlier in the week, some of the things were a little strange, like giving you the belt and the kiss, of course. But what did you make of it all?
I don't think the kiss was intentional.
Oh,
I think that was.
I thought he really wanted to kiss
What?
you. I thought he wanted to kiss you.
No, I don't think that was an intentional. I don't think it was an intentional kiss. So I didn't take it as it was. I'm pretty sure we've had some weird stare downs. I don't know what's going on, but I don't know why that happened. That happened to me. I didn't realize we kissed till afterwards and saw the freaking pictures. And obviously Joe Rogan told me, but I didn't pucker up, so it doesn't count as a kiss.
Okay.
But that was. It was just awkward because both of us didn't have our hands up. We both walked in each other's face. We're both about the same height. The next thing I know, our freaking lips are clenched. I think that's what happened. And with him holding the belt, I think that was all just like him just being relaxed. He trying to be, overconfident with me. Like, he doesn't care. Like, that doesn't really matter. Is he trying to get in my head? Maybe, I don't know. But I saw him. He's a relaxed. He's showing off his experience, I think, too. When you're experience like that, you're more relaxed around this environment. You're more relaxed with this whole scene around all the cameras and everything like that.
Now that you've been in there with him, what do you make of Anderson Silva? Was he overrated? Did he just not fight the right guy? What do you make of Anderson Silva now?
I think he's still unbelievable. I think still known as one of the greatest of all time, and I still think I'd beat him again. And I actually think I could do it differently. I don't know. But I'm very confident in another fight with him, that's for sure.
I know you're your toughest critic. I mean, you were happy with that performance, right? You weren't disappointed with what you did on Saturday.
There's some things. I'm tough. I still don't feel like I did my best performance. Just in like the first round, I think I could have hit a couple submissions that I didn't get. I think I could have locked up that leg lock better. There was a couple of things that on top I think I could have done differently once I got him down. And but you know what? Everything happens for a reason, and I went for everything I felt, so I have no regrets. I did give my best. I went for everything I felt. I felt a little sluggish. I don't know. I think maybe the time off or whatever, maybe feel like a little off in there. But I wasn't going to lose a fight. That's for sure. I wasn't letting that happen.
What was it like having your dad in your corner?
It was good, man. We had really good prayer. Like before he walked out, it made me feel really at peace and calm. I really felt the calmest I ever felt before a fight ever, and it's supposed to be the biggest one. And I mean, I tell you, I just imagine, really just another sparring session when I'm in there. I just tune out all the lights. That's just an optical illusion. All the lights, all the people, all the cameras. That really doesn't make a difference, man. It's still, there's just that cage in a dainty gym with with two guys in there, and it's about mentally and physically breaking your opponent and finding ways to outsmart them, and that's the way I felt. I'm just going in there. I'm just another practice session. I got to dominate this guy who's coming for practice. That's it.
You said all the right things going into the fight, and we'll keep you for just 2 more minutes. We appreciate this very much, Chris. You said all the right things going into it about not asking for a new contract and all that, and the salaries just came out. And of course, we know the UFC gives bonuses. But are you going to try to cash in now? Do you feel like you deserve a much bigger salary?
I think so. That's probably what I'll do. But I don't know. I haven't even thought about that yet, to be honest with you. But I'm going to probably get another contract.
Was this the last fight on your deal, or do you have one more?
I'm pretty sure. I'm not even 100% sure. I think it's my last one, but I'm not 100% sure. I got to double check that with my manager.
Where's the belt right now?
Sitting in the living room in the suite I'm in MGM.
I'm sure. I was thinking of this. Your daughter, when she woke up, I know your son's a little younger, but your daughter, when she woke up and saw that thing, that must have been a pretty cool moment for you guys.
Yeah, it's nice to just tell them. Well, you know what? In the morning after I won, I woke up at like 5 a.m. somehow, and I woke up both my kids. They were sleeping. My wife wanted to kill me. She was in the other room. I woke them up and I started just like hugging and kissing and letting them know, Daddy's champion. Did it. But my daughter, I was kind of do. She was kissing me. It was nice, man. Just spent time with them.
It must.
I'm a big goal of mine. I've been wanting to accomplish this for such a long time, and to finally do it, man, is a nice relief. But again, instantly, I'm already thinking about fighting and getting better. I always wanted to just get to the point where I'm relaxed. I guess I'll never get to that point because I'm already thinking about my next fight and getting into the gym, getting better, and stressing about my next fight.
It's an amazing thing because a lot of people grow up wanting to be, a champion of sorts, World Series, NBA, Super Bowl champion. They want to win the lottery. You did what you dreamt of, and that must be a very, I don't know, a very kind of out-of-body experience. You dreamt of this moment before anyone knew who you were, when you had very humble, surroundings, humble beginnings, and now here you are top of the mountain. Are you noticing people changing around you? Are you noticing that it's a little different as a champion?
I'm definitely a lot more popular than I was. I'll say that.
People like you now.
People, I think, everybody I've seen definitely likes me, but who knows how they like me when we walk away. But everyone seems like they like me.
And by the way, you kind of screwed up the UFC's plans, super fight plans. Do you feel bad about that?
No, I'm telling you, like I said everything. I'm not a psychic, but everything I said pretty much. I said I was going to go after Anderson Silva. I said I was going to finish him. I said it's going to be, and we're going to have a rematch. The only thing I messed up about it was going to be in New York. Yeah. And but it's going to be one of the biggest rematches ever. And super fights, believe me, that's what they want to see. There's going to be plenty of super fights to come.
You'd like to be in the super fight discussion as well now?
Nah, I mean, I got to fight Anderson. I'm worried about Anderson Silva. That's it. Anderson Silva is the fight that UFC is going to most likely make. That's what I was told. So that's what I'm worried about right now.
And by the way, are you a little upset that Dana White still has him above you in the pound-for-pound rankings? Are you surprised? Are you shocked by this?
That he's above me. I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm not mad. I don't think anything like that offensive. Rankings don't mean much to me at all. I never cared about rankings, whether it was wrestling or in fighting. But no, I mean, I don't know why he would be ahead of me in any rankings because I just beat him. But I don't see me taking his spot of pound for pound. Just because I beat him. it's my first title shot. I won it, and I got to do some more proving to earn that, I think.
Okay, last thing, Chris. I know your dad was in your corner on Saturday. He replaced Matt Serra, and I don't know if you guys have had a chance to talk, so we thought we'd make that happen right now. We've got Matt on the line. Matt, are you there?
Yo, the new champ.
Yo, what's up, man? How you
The
doing?
new champ. What's up, buddy?
Ariel's sneaky. Look at this. He has to do this so he gets us talking.
Look at you. Look at you, Ariel. Yeah, we talked through text the other day.
This is a good moment right here. This is nice.
This is exciting. Yo, buddy, are you back or are you still in Vegas?
What's that?
Are you back or are you still in Vegas? Not you, Ariel. I can
Yeah.
talk to you anytime. I'm talking to the champ.
Yeah, no, I'm still in Vegas. I'm leaving tonight, 4 o'clock.
Dude, I know we talked briefly. I'll talk to you more offline, but listen to me.
Yeah.
Freaking beautiful, buddy. Beautiful.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Cloud 9. You're on Cloud 9 right now.
Yeah, huge inspiration. I don't want to get into it on the phone. We'll make Ariel.
Yeah, we don't have to get all emotional for that.
Come on, get emotional. I want emotional.
He'll use it. He'll spread it around everywhere. But listen, I couldn't be happier, man. I'm going to call you later on when we're off the phone.
All right, awesome,
Hey, Matt, is it me or is the champ kind of like big timing us right now? It seems like he's changing in front of our eyes.
Hey, listen, what are you talking about? This guy, he can do what he likes right now. This is his time, Ariel.
Okay, just tell us.
Your MMA hour.
I know this is
Cloud 9 right now. I know he introduced you, probably banged out.
I'm still shocked. I'm still shocked he did the show. But UFC 119 video blog, Matt, you said this is the future. This is the champion right here, and you called it, my man.
Oh man, listen, you got to do an eye for talent. Is that what it is? Listen, I'll get into detail. Chris, how long has he been on the phone? Why don't you let
Okay, Chris.
Yeah, I don't want to be here when he's talking good about it.
All right.
He's going to be buttering him up, and he's going to be hearing all the compliments.
Okay, fine. Chris, congratulations, my man.
Man. I love you, buddy. I'll talk to you later.
Chris, congratulations.
I'll talk to you later, bro.
Thanks for doing this, Chris. We appreciate it. We'll talk to you soon.
Later, Ariel. Bye-bye.
There he is, the new UFC middleweight champion.